Welcome, Exiles! Today we are crafting cluster jewels for profit. Now this method is really good and I already made some currency off of it. You could look at something like investing I don't know, 5 exalts and getting 20 exalts out of it, depending on the prices on the market. I mean, you might craft something that gets nerfed, like the build that's using that particular cluster jewel would get nerfed, and yeah, you are left with something on your hands that's not like profitable anymore. So with everything, it's also RNG a bit, so you might invest money and not get money out of it, but there's a really low chance for that happening if you follow all the steps that I'm going to take you through this video. And we're going to go over the theory, how to pick what cluster jewel to craft, how to craft them, like what currency to use to craft them. Then we'll go into the game and actually craft them, and finally I will pop out an Excel sheet and we'll take a look at how much money I made and what you can expect. Now, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss when I upload new videos. With all of that out of the way, let's jump into web browser for the theory session. So, first of all, Craft of Exile, really nice site. I don't know how long it exist, but it's definitely like not long. I haven't seen this one, like it was suggested to me. It's really awesome, and I used to use POE before this. Now, what you wanna do, I will like pop another one really quickly, so I will show you how to pick the things. So first of all, I'm still like getting my way around it, so if I kind of mess up something, yeah, I'm still learning. So first of all, select cluster jewel, then you wanna pick medium cluster jewels for this crafting session, and you have two options: either go with Warcries or Herald. Let's say you're going with Warcries. Okay, that's fine. Then you wanna select currency to craft with. Now you can spam it, you could use alterations, and alterations are dirt cheap, so you could hit the thing that you wanna hit, but it's probably going to take maybe 200 alterations, and that's cheap still, but it's going to take you 10 to 15 minutes to craft one. If you craft it with fossils, you're probably going to do maybe 10, you will get 1 in 10, or I used to get 1 in 5, so I spend 5 fossils, I get 1 jewel out of it. That's good. So that's much faster, and that's the method that I'm going to be using, because I don't want to spend like 2-3 hours spamming alterations. That's really not fun, and I can craft way more jewels this way, and overall I think I will make more profits this way. So once you selected everything, there is one more thing that you should select, that is item level for your jewel, and you should pick under 84, because as you can see, this stuff rolls above 84. There is also like 68, but you cannot really find a jewel that's under 68. It would be awesome if that existed, but it doesn't. So you just select under 84, which is 83. And then you get more weighting on the notables. Now, you have to select some of the fossils that are going to increase the weighting on the things that we want to roll. Now, for Warcry jewels, that would be Mob Mentality, which gives rage every time you Warcry. Other one that is really popular is Cry Wolf. This one gives you Warcry is always counted as 10 enemies are nearby, so you can use Warcries in boss fights, which is ridiculously good. So if you hit those two, that jewel will sell pretty nice. And if you hit something additionally good on it, I hit on one additional +2 resist on every node, and I sold that one for 4 exalt. So it's really profitable if you hit those two particular mods. Other mod that is kind of cool to hit is Warning Call. That one is a bit cheaper. That one is maybe 1.3, 1.4 exalts. We will go into like a bit more price checking in a minute, but this is like the theory part, and we'll get back to this price checking in a minute. So how would you target this? As you can see, we have some, like, this is attack speed, this is attack caster. So those are the ones that we can target. We don't want to target lead by example because it's not really that great. We cannot target Cry Wolf, so if we want to target mob mentality, we should target just that, and once we roll, we have a chance of getting Cry Wolf. So to target this, we need a speed modifier from fossils, and shouldering is the one that we want to go to. As you can see, this just got bump in rating. It was 300, now it's 3k, and it's the highest rating of them all. So when you roll, you have a really high chance of rolling mob mentality. You're almost guaranteed to roll it. Maybe not every time, but every second time you will get mob mentality. And if you hit Cry Wolf, which now has 700 weight, around less than 700 weight, you will have a jewel that's worth maybe 1 point. It has to hit a socket, but that's like it hits it always. And if you hit something else additionally over that, it's going to be worth more, but it's the base value. If you just hit mob mentality, Cry Wolf is going to be around 1.67 exalts, and if you can make it a bit better, it's going to go over 2 exalts. If you hit this mob mentality and Warning Call, which is for crits, then you're looking at something that's a bit less, maybe 1.3 exalts, and to roll this, it's like not that expensive. So you can either go with speed mods with shouldering, or you can try to target attack, and attack is which one was the attack? It's kind of really nice that it tells you here which ones are good. Oh, it was like right next to it. So if we do an attack, we have again over 3000 waiting here, and we are going to hit mob mentality pretty often, but we are going to either hit Haunting Shout, which is not like that great, or we are going to hit the Warning Call. As you can see, Warning Call is somewhat guaranteed to be hit, and not somewhat, but 100% chance we're hitting that thing, because it has like really high weighting. If you don't hit it, you're simply unlucky, but you're going to hit that one, and mob mentality is a really good chance that you're going to hit that one too. So you have two options with crafting this. You're either going serrated or shouldering. So I'm going to buy both of them, and we're going to test that one out. Now, the second thing that you should really do, now I really don't need, this is for heralds, we'll get to them a bit later on. You need a base, so I no longer need this. Let me find my Warcry setup here. Yes, this is the same thing that we just made. Now let's hop over to Pot of Exile trade website, and I already prepared something. We have Mob Mentality Warning Call here, or Haunting Shout, and I also have, I think I have, I don't have. We need Cry Wolf. I haven't added Cry Wolf. So you just click on add, and you can price check them now. Mob Mentality Cry Wolf, and you want to look for less than 5 or 4. Now for selling, it might be better to keep it at 4, because maybe people don't know that 5 and 4 is the same thing. It doesn't matter if you have 5 or 4, you're spending the same amount of points to get to the socket and to the all notables. So I guess if you're crafting them for yourself, you should buy a base that's cheapest, so either with 5 or 4. If you're buying for selling, then maybe buy ones with 4, it doesn't matter. But what you want to look at is item level 83, under 83, and that you don't want to be corrupted, because you cannot craft them if they're corrupted. But like for price checking, you can also look at corrupted and above 83, maybe somebody just hit that on random, didn't craft it or something like that, but I have it this way. As you can see, like the first one, Mob Mentality Crywolf, and he hit strength, that one is 150, that's probably already sold, maybe, I'm not sure, but like you cannot look at the price of first few items, those are usually, you cannot buy them. And as you can see, like it starts to go, I would look at this 190 as a reference, and after a while that should be someone that priced them for an Exalt, or 1.45, they were a bit more actually yesterday when I crafted mine. And depending, like if you hit something else good, as I said, I hit resists. These are without, you can see, with cold resist, or maybe Dex would be ridiculously good for me, and I didn't sell that one. But you have a chance of hitting some resists or something, and those are going to cost a bit more. And these ones are not priced, and I priced mine at highest price that was here on a website with +2 ally resist, and it sold in like 10 minutes. So I made my profits right there and then. Okay, so once you price checked the variants that can roll, the other variant is Mob Mentality Warning Call. This one is around an Exalt to start with, probably not an Exalt, more than that. Maybe 1.3, if you kind of roll something alongside it, you might sell it for 2 Exalts, so it's not as good, but it's so easy, it's much easier to get. So you're actually somewhat guaranteed to roll something alongside it, because you're going to roll Mob Mentality and Warning Call with just 1 fossil, probably 1 or 2 fossils, and then I mean, you can roll it pretty easily. You can craft these jewels really cheaply. Like the main cost is base. Buying the base is probably going to be the most expensive thing, and the rolling, like buying the fossils to roll them, is going to be cheaper, because you're going to need 1 or 2 fossils to hit Mob Mentality Warning Call. And I think I might try a crit build with that, because it seems like pretty easy way to get a lots of crit. And once you figure that out, you need to figure out how expensive are the fossils. So as we said, we're going to either use attack fossil or speed fossil, and have shouldering fossils. I've also selected, usually select how many of them people have, so you could say at least 10, so you don't buy one of somebody. You can look in chaos or in exalts, depending. As you can see, you can buy one for around 10 chaos, maybe more. So 10, 11 chaos for one roll with shouldering fossils, and the other one, shouldering is speed, so you're going to be hitting mob mentality and hoping for Crywolf, or haunting shout. This is a warning call, so you're rolling, you're guaranteed to roll this thing with speed mode, and you're hoping to either get this or get warning call, and you're most likely going to get one of these. This thing is going to lead by example, is going to roll a lot, so you roll maybe 5-6 times and you get Crywolf or warning call, one of those two things. I got them in 3 to 4 rolls usually. Maybe I was a bit lucky yesterday, but that's the theory. So you buy the fossils that you need, and to buy a base you like use this search and unselect mob mentality warning call, keep everything else. Keep the level, oh, you can like move it like this, cool. Keep level under 83, you don't want corrupted, and just search like that. As you can see, you won't be able to buy this one. Probably that's price fixing because it stayed here for 9 hours. Like either he priced it and got off Path of Exile and haven't played in 9 hours, or he's price fixing it. But he's online, so he's definitely price fixing that. You're probably going to maybe buy this one, but more likely than not you're going to buy these ones that are 40. I paid mine 45 and 50 yesterday, so they are actually dropped in price a bit maybe. Yeah, there are a lot of them under 50, so your base is going to cost around 50, less than 50 exalts, and you're going to buy maybe 5 fossils to roll them. That's another 50 chaos, so around 100 chaos of investment per droll. If you're like unlucky, you might not get it, but when you roll them you have a chance of getting something that's worth over like 1.5. If you get lucky, maybe even 4 exalts. So the more you craft them, you're probably going to end up in more profit that way. Okay, that's like the theory for crafting one of the jewels, and I'm just going to go over the other jewel that we're going to craft a bit faster. So the other jewel that we want to craft is Herald's jewel, and this one people really want. Purposeful Harbinger for 10% increased effects of aura on you for each herald affecting you, and they want Heraldly, and they want Endbringer. Where's the Endbringer? Endbringer. So you can see this one is Aura mod, this one is Mana, and Endbringer is nothing. So you're probably best off targeting Aura mod, which is bound fossils. So you target it with bound fossils and you have or 3k weighting on that, so you're going to hit them a lot, and then you are hoping to either get Heraldly or you get purposeful Harbinger all the time. You get Heraldly, or you want to get Endbringer. So one of those two things. Endbringer is somewhat going to be easier to get, or you could target Heraldry with Mana mod, which is, I think the bound fossils are going to be most like profitable to roll them with that. But if you wanted to, maybe if you're crafting them for yourself and want to hit it really fast, you add a Lucent fossil, then you have 3000 weighting on Heraldry, man, that's hard to pronounce, and Purposeful Harbinger also has around over 3k weighting, so those are like the highest weighting. You might hit this one. You can, if you want to go crazy, you can say less elemental mods. There should be like more physical mods. Nah, there should be like Fire Cold. This doesn't help. No, we don't want that. I thought there was like less elemental fossil. This one blocks chaos poison. Is block fire. A block elemental. So corroded will destroy this thing. So if you went and rolled with bound, corroded, and loosened, you have a really high chance of just hitting this straight up with one roll. You might get unlucky and get this thing, but it's really like easy to get it this way. But for our purposes, we're probably just going to try our luck and roll with bound fossils, always hitting Purposeful Harbinger and trying to hit Heraldry and Endbringer, and we'll see how that goes. Now for these ones, if we search for Purposeful Harbinger and Endbringer and Heraldry, that is around 400 chaos to sell, and the other variant with Endbringer, so it always has to have Purposeful Hamburger, but Endbringer is the second one that can roll, not going to happen. Is around 260, maybe even like 300 if we hit something better alongside it. But there are quite a lot of them on sale, so to get like the base for these, you would say 5, 4 if you're selling maybe. I'm not sure about that one. I would rather get a 4 if it's a same price, but if it's more, I would get 5. I hope the people get a wind of that and know that 5 and 4 is the same thing. You don't want Corrupted, you want under 83 and you search. As you can see, yeah, you're not going to buy these first ones. You're most likely have to spend at least 100 chaos, 135 chaos. Are we hitting something that we shouldn't really be hitting? Increase damage while affected, yeah, that's fine. 5, that's fine. Under 83. If we kinda roll it without 83, nah, that's same. I mean, they usually drop. There are not that many that drop over 83, so yeah, for this we are probably going to spend on a base over 100 chaos. That's why I said that Warcries might be a bit profitable, but once crafted, if you get Purposeful Hamburger, Heraldry and Jewel Socket, you're looking at some nice profits, so I wanna try this too. Now, with all the theory out of the way, I'm going to go buy everything, set up everything in game, and we're going to start crafting. It took a while, Exiles, but I have everything. We have all the jewels, the cluster jewels that we want. We have 5 Warcries, we have 4 Heralds. Heralds were really expensive, didn't want to buy more of them. But Warcries I could have bought even 10 more, they're not expensive. I bought some Shrouding Fossils, Serrated Fossils and Bound Fossils. We have Resonators, those are quite cheap. But let's get... I did some sciencey stuff and we can know exactly how much we spent. So we have Herald bases, they were really expensive. This is in Chaos, everything here is in Chaos, and we just calculated here in Exalts later on. But these were... like one was 148, is like the first one that I managed to buy. Then I bought one for 120, 140. Don't buy this stuff. I mean, we'll probably make a profit out of them. Well, this is too much, man. I think everything above 100 is overpriced. But I don't know. I mean, depends like how popular the build is. Apparently it's really popular, but once crafted we can make around 400 chaos out of them, I think, maybe even more, we'll see. But Warcries were so cheap that it's amazing. The first base that I bought was 20 chaos. If you wait a bit during the day and like whisper only the ones that are cheap, you could probably buy all of them for 30ish chaos, which is cool. Fossils, this is like for the bulk, somewhere in the middle. I bought them actually in Exalts, so some of them, yeah, they're cheaper if you buy them not in bulk, but who has time for that? I mean, I wanted to make a video. And this is like the total values for each column, and then I have this which sums everything up in chaos. Leave that alone. And I just divided it by current exalt value. Might be something else later on, but at the moment is that it was a bit cheaper a few days ago, but now it's kinda overpriced. If you take a look at the Exalt, by the way, I'm using POE overlay, it's amazing. So first one, that's like you're not going to buy for that, but as you can see, like for 146, but I think it's more likely that you will buy one for 148, 140, maybe 150, I'm not sure, but yeah, I went with kinda safe. Even if it goes up, it's 148. It's kinda cool. This thing is amazing. Okay, don't like move it around a lot, apparently doesn't like that. But it's amazing for price checking. once we start crafting, we'll be able to really easily price check this stuff. So as you can see, we can like select everything, tell it how many we want here, and say 4 to 5 or how many we want. Just scroll up and down. We can, I think we can open directly on the website. It's really amazing. If you scroll, I think here above the currency, nah. I'm still getting around, but I think if we control scroll, it can tell you in Exalts. Amazing program. It gives you distribution, like you can see really quickly what's kinda, if somebody is overpricing it or not. You can see the list. Just get the POE overlay, it's amazing. Somebody suggested it on a previous video, so it's amazing, get it. Now let's get into crafting. What are we going to craft? Let's do the war cries first. Let's grab that one. And I crafted them with showering fossils first. So we'll grab a resonator. Maybe grab a few. We'll do 5 at a time. So let's see, 1 in 5, how many will it be? And grab... Can we, like, grab 20 and drop them like this? Wow, we can. That's amazing. We are looking with this is speed mods. This is going to roll mob mentality, almost guaranteed. It's probably not going to roll now because I said it's guaranteed. And it didn't. So if we press Control D with POE overlay, we can see that we just hit 1, so this is absolutely crap. So it's not even worth checking. A lead by example. That's not good. We need to hit 2 of them. A lead by example. Wow, this is like some crappy RNG. Yesterday I got it in like 2 rolls. Yes, I was way more... It's good that I'm not getting RNG, so nobody gets like an idea that this is like really easy. Lead by example, and you really don't wanna... what level is this stuff? Yeah, everything's fine. Should be under 83. So we just got lead by example. Mob mentality, rattling blow. Mob mentality is good. We have a socket. Let's see how much is this worth. Control D and select these 3 things. Right click here. Well, this is not great. We did hit mob mentality, but rattling blow is not really cool. So let's hit it again. Cry Wolf resists, and we didn't hit mob mentality. This would be really great if we actually hit mob mentality, but like this, it's crap. We could try our luck and just slam it with an Exalt, which is not a good idea because you're not going to get mob mentality, you're going to get something else. And just waste it. Right click here. Nah, this is not worth it. Okay, I'm going to roll a different one now. Just like for kicks, I guess. Will this, like if I drop it? Nah, it has to be split. Let's split them. We didn't get anything so far. Let's drop this. Split it. Drop it. I might get nothing this time around. Mob mentality, rattling blow. Rattling blow is... Yeah, we did check that one already. I keep pressing Alt D, but Alt D is for trade macro, not for overlay. Nope, like... Doesn't matter if it rolled this thing, it's not worth it. If it doesn't like hit something good. We have different serrated fossils to try attack mods after this. Rattling, crap. Mob mentality, I don't wanna slam it. Cry Wolf, hunting shout, wow. You could have rolled the... Nah, it's not worth it, let's see. Cry Wolf, counting, right click here. Even if like this, Nah, it's probably doesn't exist with attributes. But without attributes, not worth it. Lead by example, mob mentality, lead by example... no. Did we check the lead by example? We did. Nope. Apparently, this one isn't lucky. Let's grab another 5. Could be that I don't make anything this time around. I was so happy yesterday, I made a lot of profits. We didn't roll this one. Rival rattling blow. Actually, I'm gonna roll this one. I'm gonna alk it first. And it's going to roll everything that it should roll. It was it didn't roll. No. Let's roll it. Little example. Mob mentality. Lead by example. For real? Nope. Somebody told me on a stream that they also rolled like really unlucky. You're unlucky. Why is it like not hitting it at least once? 5 dex increased damage, but this thing is useless. Battling. Come on, Haunting Shout. This is actually kinda nice, but it's not something that all the people will want. Let's drop it. No. 4 to 5. No, like, yeah, you might be able to sell it for an Exalt, I think. Maybe. As you can see, some of them are selling for an Exalt, but it's highly unlikely that it's going to sell. We might leave it be for now, because it can't sell if it doesn't roll like anything good. Little example, warning call. We're rolling speed mods, yeah, that's speed mod. Like, we're not messing with it. We should be getting... Let me bring the web browser. Yeah, I have a bad habit of talking to the side. So we're rolling with speed mods, and we should have around 3000 a chance to roll this thing. It's high weight, but lead by example is next, Haunting Shout, and we want to actually hit Crywolf, which doesn't have a great chance, or Warning Call, one of these two things, but we're going to be hitting these more likely. But with the attack, if we added attack, then we could try that. We add attack to it, then we have... let's try this. I have attack once. I want to roll... So it has mob mentality and will definitely hit Haunting Shout. We'll try that later on, actually. So if we do an attack, we have a really great chance of rolling these two. Let's try that. But we also have a chance of rolling... we have a chance to roll Warning Call, definitely, Mob Mentality, and a little bit of a chance to Haunting Shout. So let's try attack, maybe that's more luck for us. But hitting Crywolf is really good. If you can hit the Crywolf, we'll keep our 5 per roll. Let me see something. Yeah, we're recording, yes. Let's try attack mods. We could even push it with 2 resonators and hit mob mentality 100% chance. We might try that. So, this is ridiculously... I don't know what to say about this. It rolled everything else beside notables. Increase damage, ally resist, mana regeneration, 6 life. This could be like, you need these stats, here they are, I don't know. Haunting Shout, Warning Call, that's not what we wanted. And it didn't roll a socket, which is not good. Okay. Second. Yeah, I was selling some Exalts so I can buy stuff, but I no longer need to do that. Let's get back to crafting. Counter Shout, Warning Call. We want mob mentality on it. Yes, we need that. Yeah, we'll hit a Warning Call always, but we want to hit mob mentality. There we go, but it doesn't have a socket. Why are you not rolling a socket? You have like 7k chance to roll it. How much will this be worth? If we hit those... And you need to roll... Come on, right click? Yeah, right click. 3 to 4. Actually, 3 to 5. So we hit around 1.5 exalts, and somebody won't complain not having a socket. I would really complain about not having a socket on it. So I guess this one is going to be sold, and we're going to leave it alone for now. Let's roll another one. This one doesn't have a socket, doesn't have mob mentality. Roll it. Warning Call, Haunting Shout. Not a good combo. If we check that, we already checked it, but if we check it again, nope. So that combination is useless. Let's grab another 5. Looks like the attack mods are going to be more profitable for us. I hit Cry Wolf yesterday a few times. I was lucky, I guess. Let's drop it. Lead by example. Warning Call doesn't have mob mentality. Warning Call, Jewel Socket, mana, all attributes, kinda cool, but... Lead by example, Warning Call... No. Haunting Shout, Warning Call... No. I'm simply unlucky today. Let's grab this. Provocator, Warning Call. These are 2 crits, so this is something that may be kinda cool. And sockets. Right click. It's not cool. Like you need to have mob mentality. Momentality Jewel Socket. We could slam it, but I really don't want to slam it. Don't want to waste an Exalt on this. It has just like this. Is not something that is interesting. It has to have at least one more notable. Haunting Shout, cool. Haunting Shout, that is for needs to be unnerved. Okay, let's see. Why am I messing with this? Come on. Ah, okay, I'm getting what I'm doing. 3 to 5. So I guess this can maybe be sold for an Exalt. Maybe. It's not like great. Maybe increased Warcry duration, but it's not great. We might reroll it. Provocator warning call. Nope. No. Let's try the other one. Try to hit Crywolf. I sold one Crywolf for 4 Exalts, so I really wanna make one more this time around. Rattling blow. Momentality Provocator. Jewel socket. Not really like great. Nope. Rattling. That's a bad one. But checking price with this is awesome. Like, let's look at this. So we're probably going to sell it for 100 chaos, and that would be a profit. But I wanna make a better profit. Because I bought them for 30-ish chaos, so if you're crafting this, you can probably sell it, but I wanna hit something good. Haunting Shout. Why are you not, like, giving me Crywolf mob mentality? Come on. This is not good. Like, just so you know, not good. Maybe you can sell it for an Exalt if somebody wants to buy it. Lead by example, Provocator. Nope. Now let's do these ones, I guess, for a change. And I will make another 5 here. Are you kidding me? Mob mentality warning call. That's somewhat good. We're at least going to get our currency back with this. Yes, this one is good. Mob mentality warning call. At least it's better to roll them with attack because you have a better chance of hitting mob mentality warning call, which sells for 1.5 to 2 exalts. This one is GG. We have... I said about this one I might reroll it. How much was it? Haunting Shout. This one. Around an exalt, maybe, but hardly. Let's try to fix this one. Rattling. That's... Why you keep giving me that? Come on, at least once. No. No. Last one. Haunting Shout mob mentality. Haunting Shout. I don't think it's good. It doesn't have a socket. Nobody will buy this for an exalt, but we could try to sell it. So what did we get? We'll craft the other ones too before we kinda sum everything up, but we got these 3, these are kinda GG. So I guess these ones are going to be our saviors and make us a profit. Let's do 10, I guess. Set them up all. Alright, I wanna do 5 at a time. But I might, like, set this like this. Okay, 5. No. That's 10. Let's drop them. Fill them up. Okay, everything is ready. Let's look at the theory behind this. So we are moving to crafting Herald, and Herald will try to roll them with Bound. We could also add Lucent for mana mods and hit Heraldry much easier. And that would be somewhat, if you wanted to... I want to try RNG, but this hitting Heraldry and this thing at the same time... I might buy a Lucid, I didn't buy them already, but I might buy that and add, depending how we get our way around with just rolling Purposeful Harbinger. I thought that, like, I hit the Cry Wolf yesterday, like, twice, so I thought it wasn't, like, that hard, but apparently it's not that easy. But we have a lot of these, so hopefully we get lucky. We'll have to kind of price check them a bit before we figure out what's good, because I haven't crafted this. This one is already an X, but it's not good because I spent way more on a base, so we have to re-roll it. Endbringer is good, I know that much, but Dark Messenger, I don't think it's that great. 1x. Destruction, Dark Mess. Why am I not hitting the sockets? That should be really easy to hit. 1x. Well, you gave me socket, but nothing else. Thank you. Purposeful Harbinger, finally, and a socket, and I don't know what this is. But even if... Yeah, I thought even if, like, it's Purposeful Harbinger, at least, like, it's going to be worth something. Maybe people like having int on it. There's just one for 140, it's not worth it. This is not good, probably. Purposeful Harbinger, Dark Messenger, we already did this one, so... Nope. Heraldry, Purposeful Harbinger, haha, boys. I think we just made our profit. That's 1 point... Well, let's do it like this, I really like this. Around 300 chaos. So I doubled the price of it. I don't know if this dexterity matters to anyone. Yes, there's one for 3 Exalts. So this one is somewhat GG, so let's bring it here. And let's make another batch. This one already has... I should check it because I alked them and I might have hit something good. And I didn't check. This 1x. It's not worth it. We did hit Person Harbinger, but I'm not sure about this one. Or am we? No. We might slam this one because it doesn't have a socket. If we slam it and it gets a socket, maybe it's going to be even more GG. Heraldry... I don't think anyone wants that. Yeah, we did check Envoy already. Nope. Nope. I don't think. Endbringer people want Endbringer, but not without Purposeful Harbinger. Yeah. Heraldry, Agent of Destruction. I don't think that's worth anything. But it's so easy to check, so... This one has a socket too, so it might be worth something. Nah. Even if we add this, I don't think anyone wants it. I don't think it's good actually, but we could keep it. I think I will buy some lucid fossils later on and try crafting that. But for this crafting session I will keep it like this, just rolling with one fossil at a time. We do have quite a few tries. And I tried simulating this on Craft of Exile, and it said the best option is to do just bound and spam it. Dark Messenger. Nope. Heraldry, Purposeful Harbinger, and a jewel socket. Okay, my luck is starting to go up. This one should be GG. And there's some price fixing probably going on, so around 310, 320. So we made our profits, I think. That's another Purposeful Harbinger, but this one should be maybe slammed because of doesn't have a socket. A Dark Endbringer, no. No. Purposeful here, I don't think Agent of Destruction is something that people want. No. Let's try it like this. Nah. I can't believe that we're going to... I told I was going to make money off Warcry jewels, but I end up making money on Purposeful Harbingers. That's interesting. So Harbinger's self-fulfilled prophecy. I don't know if that's good. We already checked it, I think. Nope. But it's so easy to check now. Dark Messenger... no. Destruction, no. Heraldry and this thing. No. Okay. No. Self-fulfilled dark, no. Heraldry, Dark Messenger, but if it doesn't have Purposeful Harbinger, it's not good. No, I don't wanna slam it. Endbringer, ho ho, baby, this is good. So it's not that great, but it's more than I paid for a base, so I'm going to keep it and roll the other one. This is more kind of representing something that's like not crazy. Last time I crafted it was crazy. Let's do two more. It's everything. One. Okay, we have Purposeful. What? something is amiss. That shouldn't be that much. Oh, somebody's price fixing them. No. This is not right. I don't think anyone wants this, but... Somebody's messing with us. Let's switch to Exalt. Maybe because of sockets? No? But this says confidence is more? Huh. But how much is this one that we said we'll keep for now? This one is less. So I'm going to destroy that one. Keep this one. Let's double check. Yeah. I don't know what this crap is in the beginning. Let's open it on the website. Yeah, there's like no way you're going to buy this for 20 chaos. What is this crap? Nobody's going to sell that for that. Persona and... Wait. This is good. Purposeful Harbinger, Heraldry. So Harbinger, Heraldry. Those two are really good. And Bringer is also good. But this one is probably not good. Looks like we are getting some weirdness with the tool. I will open it on a website. Let's see. That's all fine. Maybe like adds how many sockets would be nice. Corrupted, no, well, no. Oh, I probably didn't select that. It can be selected here, so let's open it on the website now. Or this. Yes, it has that. Item level is really not important for us. Yeah, this is more respectable. But it's still like not really profitable, like this combination. So we're going to reroll it. It's like you would make a profit, but not a lot of it. And I still have more to roll. And Bringer and Void, that's not a good combo. Heraldry, no. Bringer. Purposeful Harbinger, Agent of Destruction. I think that's not a good combo. Yeah, 1x. But should I kinda roll it? I'm going to roll it. And I bricked it. This one is not worth anything. I guess maybe if I had a bit more fossils to roll it. What were we using for rolling? Let me double check. Bound fossils. Let's see if I have some bound fossils. It's kinda going over the price that I calculated, so... I have 5 more. Do you have some lucid fossils? I think lucent. I have. And I have these things. Actually, no, we'll scour it, I guess. I'm just too lazy to buy. Let's see if we make something out of this. So 5 of these, and I'm wasting scourings, but yeah. You're messing with me, I don't want it like that. Okay, we'll make it like this. And we don't can even do that. And we need to scour the thing. We can do 3 rolls, so 1, 2, 3 with this, and we'll grab this, and we'll do another 2 rolls with just bound. We'll start with bound, see if we hit something good. Oh, crap. We'll start with this. Dex and Ringer. Envoy, Herald... no, that's bad. This is also not good. We had a better chance of hitting it, but I didn't want to roll like this because it's way too expensive for rolling. 140, that's not good. Let's reroll it again. Distraction, Envoy. It's not good. I don't think this is good. Okay. There's no way it's going to sell for that. I'm going to count that as a maybe 151 something Exalt. But I don't think I will sell it. It's more likely I will roll it again. Okay, let's price check everything and put it up for sale. Now, I kind of messed up with price checking, so things didn't add up, so we're going to do it again. Let's start with this one. This one should be really good. And definitely check the sockets. I think I messed up last time. Why is this being weird? What? 200 Exalts? You're not showing me something right. Around 2 Exalts, I guess. Let's see. So set the sockets correctly, click everything, and wait for it. So around 1.5, 1. I will go with this guy, 1.9. We'll start with that. So exact price 1.9. We'll subtract a bit of it because I'm probably not going to end up selling everything for that much. This one, like, it's from 80 to 300, big range. We could try, because it has this chaos res, maybe somebody will wanna buy it for a bit more. I will start with 2 Exalts, but I will probably end up selling it for 1.5, but we'll start with 2. And I think this is like the one that I thought I messed up. Yes, like the range is really big. I don't know why, but you can see some is like 5 Exalts, but most of them are like around 100 chaos, but they go to pretty high. I would try to sell it for a bit more, like for maybe 2 Exalts, but if it doesn't sell, again, it's probably going to sell for 1 Exalt. We'll subtract around 20% for like fluctuating in... I sometimes got really lucky with this, so I always like add a bit of price to it. Then you can always drop it later on, but don't like underpriced items, that's really not good. Wanting shot at mentality. This one is like not great. Around 100 chaos, but we didn't spend much crafting it. So I'll try to sell it for 1x for now. Again, I will subtract 20% from like final. And I think this one is that I messed up the price really. Haunting shout, mob mentality. Where is the one that... I'm not selecting this. Yeah, I didn't select like for something 150. 1x, I guess. Probably again go 20% under it. Let's see, purposeful harbingers. These are really good. Yeah, most of them are 320. Nobody is putting them for Exalts for some reason. I don't want Chaos, so I'm going to put mine for 3 Exalts to start, but it's probably going to drop to 2.5. Is this one? Let's not like messed up. Fairly purposeful harbinger, yes, that's the one. What did I say? 3x for start. Let's check it again. Yeah, that's way overpriced actually. It's more like two Exalts. Let's put it for 2.5. Let's see. $1.5 maybe. Let's change it. 1.3. I'll start with 1.5. Drop it later on. So if this doesn't sell by tomorrow, I will drop the prices. Right click, click. $1.3 for start. I don't know where was I think I mispriced some of them. I had one that's really GG. I think I didn't click how many sockets they have. I'm starting to like doubt this tool a bit. It showed me once like some weird stuff that didn't make sense. 1.2. 1.2. I will actually quickly double check them, but I will pause the recording. Okay, double checked, triple checked, let's sum up everything. First one is 1.9. Second one is 2. Third one, again 2. Fourth one. And last one is 1 Exalt. These ones 2.5, 1.8, 1.3, 0.3, and 1.2. And we need to sum this stuff up, so sum. And we made 14 Exalts, so we profited around... Let's actually make it... I want to make it pretty. Come on, wait. I'm still kind of getting used to this version of Excel. This is our profits. These are profits. Well, not profits because we need to... like this is how much is this sum. Actually, let's make this small. This is not like what we profited. This is this thing, and let's say profits here. Profit, and we'll say equals this thing here minus this thing here. No, I messed it up. Minus this and enter. And round that stuff up. So we made around, well, less, let's say 3.5, 3.3, because I'm probably not going to sell this for that much. Let's say 3 Exalts. We made 3 Exalts in... Well, if I don't count the research, then it's 1 hour. something to buy everything. Obviously I was recording videos and that took a bit longer, and to set it up to look pretty, you wouldn't like buy in bulk then craft everything at the same time. You would just keep crafting as soon as you get the materials. Probably you wouldn't know like what your profit is and things like that, but as long as you like get on top of it. This is like for sale, it's that much, but this is like what we profited. Last time I profited way more. Like I will include that crafting session if the video is like not too long, or I will push that video as a different video. I had to remove it because there was something wrong with it, but I will publish it again. But this is the second crafting session. The first one was way better. So Exiles, thank you for watching, and hope you have better RNG than I had today.